What's popping, bro? Yeah. I had some smart shit prepared. Like I prepared some smart shit to talk about. I want to talk about like history and shit, because we've been learning a lot about the Kenyan history and shit. Like about the 1950s, about the independence. I've been studying about like Tom Mboya and shit. Like I'm trying to go back to studying like smart shit, because I've realized like in the recent past I've been like studying about dumb shit. Yeah, I remember like reading this book called Pimp by this guy called Iceberg Slim. It's about pimps and hoes, yeah, and prostitution and shit. I've realized like my interest was like switching to dumb shit. Yeah, I guess that is like also part of the nigger mentality. Yeah, like niggas like keeping it real. Yeah, like nothing excites a nigger than not knowing shit. Hmm? Like ask a nigger like what's the capital city of what is the capital city of Egypt? I don't know. I don't know. Keeping it real, motherfucker. But what I never realized, like, yeah, you're keeping it real, but really dumb. Hmm. Okay, I'm retelling a story by Chris Rock. Yeah, the way he told it, it was very funny. And I think as I'm starting, I love to like copy, because I don't have much to talk about. I don't have that much shit to talk about. I don't have jokes, so I love to copy people's shit. Yeah, as I told you, I was studying history. I was looking back at like Kenya's history and shit. Told you I was interested in the Mau Mau and I wanted to have dreadlocks because of the Mau Mau. Because there's just something about it. Like, if you look at it, like, I can admit, like, I wanna be like one of the greats, like those great people, Tupac, whatever. If you look at those guys, okay, they did talk about like bitches and shit, sex, drugs and shit. But they had something to talk about, like talk about something real, like something that connected with people. Yeah. If you think about it, like they didn't just like talk about fucking hoes and bitches and chains and money. Yeah. They talked about something that people actually connected with. That's something like I'm trying to figure out. I wanted to take a break like from making this 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 thing because I know it's dumb. I know it's dumb. It sucks. It sucks. I think I'll just have to figure it out as I go. Yeah, because nobody has it figured out. Like I used to have that mentality. I used to think like there's some people in this world who have it all figured out. Like there's some people like yeah, just make plans and everything goes according to their plans. But actually, nobody has that figured out, and that's why like I don't trust politicians and shit, like leaders, because I know everybody has got something. Everybody has like shit he can't handle. Yeah, everybody has problems. So I can't trust somebody to like take care of me. Kinda. Yeah. Anyway, there should be jokes there, not me preaching. So, the other day I tweeted, not tweeted. Okay, I did tweet like my first tweet. My account called like it's funny, I promise. I tweeted like I feel like Kanye in 20. Hmm? I feel like Kanye in 2013. Yeah, I was trying to copy that young boy shit. Like, I feel like Gucci man from 2006 kind of shit. Like I've been feeling confused of late. But you don't care. So I'm trying to figure shit out and trying to look for something funny to say, but can't find. Oh, today I remember like I was seated somewhere like just in an open area. My phone was like switched off, so I gave someone to like charge it for me. So I was just seated there. I have nothing to do. Like there's nobody around me to talk to. So I was just seated there, like looking at people, like just observing people. Yeah, I know I look like a creep, like I look like a weirdo, just looking at people, like yeah, just looking at people, doing nothing. And I was judging people. Yeah, I was judging people. Yeah, I was judging people like I was looking at beaches. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I was doing. I was looking at beaches. I know people thought I was a creep because just some motherfucker seated there, looking at anybody passing, like just observing, like following a person. Like when I saw like a beautiful girl, I'll like follow her till she goes, and she then look for another girl to look at. I guess like I learned this thing about like comedians. Comedians, yeah, they like think different. Yeah, they observe shit. They just sit and observe people. Okay, at the moment I was not thinking about that, but it just popped in my mind like later when I moved from that place because I did look like a creep. Talking about being a creep, I remember when I joined uni, I wanted to be like this guy who had like headphones and shit. Just put on my headphones and a hoodie and just feel like be a quiet guy, like minding your own business and shit. Feeling like I'm always smarter than all this dumb shit happening. But that's like a miserable way of like living, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, okay. As I told you, I was like studying history. Like I should have been watching, not study. I've been watching videos about like Kenya's history. I've been studying like Tom Mboya and shit. And I've just realized one thing: like all the good people like get smoked. So I don't want to be a good person, but I just want to study why everybody talks about like Tom Mboya being a genius and shit. I just want to like look at what this motherfucker was saying. But I don't want to be a good person because I know I get killed. I don't want to like defend or be an activist or all that shit because I know I'll be killed. Yeah, but I want to talk shit. I want to talk shit. That's something I want to do. Talk a lot of shit. Oh, okay. How this trash shit? Like I see like everybody's worried like that Russia is invading like Ukraine and shit. Yeah, like everybody's mad that Russia is making Ukraine its beach. But I'm not seeing anybody complain about China making Africa its beach because that is what China is doing. Like everybody can clearly see that. Like all the countries in the world can clearly see that China is making Africa its beach. I guess, yeah, Africa is not that important to the rest of the world. Anyway, I got another thing I remember. I remember like when Corona started. Yeah, I saw a lot of people like talk about like how Africa was gonna like Africans. They were worried that Africans were gonna die. And we never died. Like most of the people that were dying were white people. Yeah, I know white people felt bad about that shit because they expected us to die. And it made me think about it like, what are the benefits of being African? Because Africans were not dying of corona. I guess like other races are fucking weak. Like, yeah, Africans were strong, man. It made me think about it like, what are the benefits of being an African? Okay, apart from the big dick, I know everybody talks about that, like Africans, black people, big dicks and shit. Because we all know Africans have big dicks. Like, I remember like watching this documentary. And I'm weird, bro. I don't know how I find this shit. Like, I remember watching this documentary about, like, these white people had come to Africa. Like, I don't know which tribe. There's a tribe somewhere, I think, in South Africa or something. Like, I think they have the biggest dicks. I don't know. Don't ask me where I found that shit. I was just watching that documentary and I was these white people had come to Africa, to a certain tribe. So these motherfuckers have really big dicks that they almost reach like past the knee. So they have like to put them in a cover, like a horn kind of shit. Yeah. Anyway, don't ask me where I found that shit. I'm a weird motherfucker. So man, that shit made me think about like what are the benefits of being an African. Yeah, and why are black people not dying? Maybe it's because of the big nose. Like if you look at most Africans, we have big noses. Yeah, so maybe the ventilation and shit. So that's why we're not dying. I remember I remember back in high school, this motherfucker being told like This motherfucker had a really big nose. I remember uh, somebody saying like this motherfucker had a big nose that when he sneezed it dropped. That kind of shit. Yeah, back in high school it was a funny it was some funny shit. Just imagine having a big nose that when you sneeze it talks. Anyway, talking about niggers and Africans and black people. The other day I saw this video of this like Zimbabwean nigger, black man, who had invented like a TV that can run itself, like it doesn't have to be connected to power and shit. But you all know what's gonna happen to that nigger. They're gonna kill him, yeah? Because I saw him like complain about like him receiving death threats, and shit. Yeah, I know. Also, you can't believe it, but an African, a nigger, just made a TV that can run itself. Like maybe it runs on like radio frequencies and shit. But obviously, nobody's gonna give him money. Nobody's gonna like grow that idea because he's a nigger. He's a nigger. Yeah, it's just gonna you're just gonna forget about him. Like maybe you just get killed and we'll all forget about him. Oh, anyway. So I told you I was studying history. I'm trying to bring up this point, but I keep on like forgetting. I told you I was studying history. I was looking at Kenya's history. I was studying Tom Mboya. And I've been listening to some of the shit he talked about. Like he spoke so like he was speaking like his speaking was really good. So I don't know. I don't know if what he was saying was smart, but his speaking was really good. So yeah, I don't want to trash. I don't want to trash Tom Mboya. He's a big figure in Africa, not even in Africa, all over the world. That's the other thing I realized. Like people treat you different when you have money, when you look like money. And also, people treat you different when you can speak really good. For real, like people treat you different. People wanna maybe can give you a chance and listen to you. So that's why I wanna be rich and I wanna be really whatever. So Tom Mboya was talking about like the biggest like problems in Africa and shit. He talked about diseases and shit. But if you think about like diseases, yeah, now women can give birth, yeah, free. We can give birth free. Yeah, we can, yeah, like fill the continent and we continue being poor. Yeah, maybe that's a good stride. Yeah, we talked about like poverty. Yeah, there are still poor people in Africa, but we've made some strides. Like there are some really rich people. Like I'm using Wi-Fi now, so that's a big stride. So poverty and shit. And then he talked about like okay, about like the Wi-Fi shit. Like I saw like a lot of like white people, black Americans were like not willing to like move into Africa because they're talking about like there's no Wi-Fi and shit. Yeah, but there's Wi-Fi. There's Wi-Fi now. And I remember earlier sewing. I remember seeing like this video saying that Nairobi has been ranked the number one best place to work under whatever in Africa. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe it's good. I don't know. So he talked about like diseases, poverty, and then he talked about ignorance. I was like, how is that a problem? Like ignorance, like how is that a problem? How is that a problem like affecting Africa? I came to realize it like niggas don't give a fuck. Yeah, niggas don't give a fuck. That is that's a nigga mentality also, like ignorance. Okay, I know he was talking. He said like that was like saying it nicely. It's stupidity. Yeah, but think about it like ignorance. Why did he say like ignorance is one of the problems like facing Africa and like have it in a list in the same list as like poverty and diseases. Yeah, because that shit like made me think. Because I've always had the same mentality. Like, yeah, don't talk about politicians. Don't give a fuck about politics. Just like focus on yourself. Like work hard on your shit. Try to be a funny motherfucker. Don't give a fuck about politics. I don't care about like what is going on in the country and shit. But maybe that is the problem. Because maybe that is the reason these motherfuckers can walk around, tell us the same bullshit after every 5 years. I know, I don't like talking about politics, but that shit got me thinking. This motherfucker can walk around like every 5 years, tell us the same bullshit, yeah, and go steal our money. That kind of shit. I know. Most people don't care about politics. They don't want to talk about politics. But maybe that is the problem. People aren't talking shit. Like nobody's telling these people shit. So they just keep on messing up and shit. Anyway, I'm gonna think about that a lot because I think that is where I think that is one of the reasons you put like ignorance as one of the big problems like facing Africa. Maybe it was back then, but I think it is the same mentality now. Like people don't give a fuck about what is happening. They just see like corruption happening. Yeah, whatever. What you never realize it's also affecting us. Yeah. Like now, I know there's some people like I don't care. I don't care about whatever the politicians do. But these motherfuckers may end up like creating another like election violence and shit, and then it will affect you. Yeah. And I talked about I want to vote and shit. I don't know. I don't know about that. Should I give a fuck to that point? I'm gonna waste like a whole day studying the sun to vote for a motherfucker who isn't gonna help me. But that shit got me thinking, like, why the fuck is ignorance a big problem? Because with the Gen Zs, most people don't talk, most people don't give a fuck about politics. They don't care about the politicians and shit. Yeah. And the situation is like collectively shitty because it's not only in Africa. Even the States. I know people look up to the States, yeah, like it is this like great nation with no flaws and shit. But if you talk to like the people over there, I know I haven't gone over there, so I don't know why I'm telling this, but I've been watching a lot of vlogs and people like complaining about shit. The same way you complain about, the same way I'm pissed off like the price of bread has increased by 10 bob in a year. The same way over there, like the prices of things are increasing. The same way you talk about like inflation and the currency is losing value and shit. The same way in the States, like the dollar is losing value and shit. Bro, this is supposed to be funny. I should not be preaching, man. Maybe I should open a church. I should open a church. Pastor Collins. I remember making a video about that. I can't wait to wipe my ass with like Kenyan 1,000 notes. That is ignorance. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what you meant by saying like ignorance is one of the problems facing Africa. I've kept on like talking about that. Yeah. Also thinking about like the violence, like the election violence that happened to it. It's not like we have evolved and we've become better motherfuckers. It's not like we've changed. Like mostly the people like if you think about it, like the people who caused the violence, yeah, like the leaders and shit, I'm sure it started with the leaders, are still alive. The same motherfuckers, yeah, vying for presidency and shit. So what makes you think that that cannot happen? Yeah. I'm not saying like you should be invested and go join the campaigns and shit, but at least you should give a fuck. You should give a fuck. Because they're gonna tell dumb people, they're gonna tell dumb poor people exactly what they wanna hear. They're gonna build roads. Yeah, we're gonna give you money. We're gonna give you 6,000 each of you. We're gonna give you wheelbarrows. Just imagine like that is what somebody gives you 6,000 bob, and then he fucks you up, and your kids forever. A wheelbarrow. Then he fucks you up for the rest of your life. Anyway, I don't want to talk about politics. I have that mentality also. Like I don't want to be involved in this shit, but this shit is pissing me off. Like if it never like affected me, Like the price of shit, like that is the only reason I'm complaining about this shit, because the prices of everything is increasing. The price of everything, everything, even milk. Like the other day I realized, like milk, not like the packaged milk, like the milk from the cow, the price has increased. Like how? Why? Yeah. Is it like the cow now started eating more because of inflation? No, obviously, maybe these motherfuckers are just increasing the prices because they feel it. Yeah. Like if this shit, like if the politicians, whatever they're doing, never affected me, I'll be cool. I'll just chill. I'll never care about what they're doing. But this shit is affecting me. Now I have to pay more for damn shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like for me, I don't care. I don't care who the president will be. I don't care because I know whoever the president will be, he'll be a dumb motherfucker. Yeah, he'll be a dumb motherfucker. Because smart people, like, there's this thing I heard from this, like, whatever, wise guy, whatever he is. Yeah, people with like, whatever, how do you say? People with ideas and plans and shit that will change the world. Yeah, that will make our lives better. And not like in the position and shit. Don't have the power. Like the people of all the dreams, all the dreams, all the ideas that will change the world and make this world better. They don't have power. They don't have power. But the people in power, they're damn motherfuckers. They don't know what they're doing over there. So whoever the president will be, I know, be a smart motherfucker. You just be a dumb motherfucker like the others. Even like even okay, say for example like a smart whatever smart person becomes the president. Let's say Obama was smart and he became the president. Like what did he do? I don't talk about American politics, but I know like life didn't change that much for people. Yeah, there's this joke like this comedian talked about like Patrice O'Neill, one of the people that I look up to. Yeah, he thought like when Obama became president, like he was on like a white slave. That never happened. Like nothing that much changed about his life and shit. So I don't care about the president, but I care when these motherfuckers make yeah make the prices of shit increase and have to work harder to buy less shit. Yeah, enough of the politics and shit. And that's the other shit. Like I told you, like I remember sitting today on a bench and just looking at people, observing people, watching people. I know I look like a creep, but that's the other thing. Like I, I really have a filthy mind. Yeah, like all of those beaches I was looking at, I was just like, that's the other thing. Like uh, I just created a mental picture. Yeah, I just look at a girl's ass and I'd be like, I guess her ass is rough and shit. Akashi, I know. I was judging people. Like, that's when I was sitting there. Like, I was judging people. I was only looking at like beautiful girls and shit. I know. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. But I was judging people. I was only like looking at beautiful girls. The only beautiful girls are the ones that I was looking at. Like, I'll just follow them with my eyes and shit, and be like, hmm. Hmm. Like nice titties, like nice sauce and shit. And I wanna be an asshole. Like I wanna build that shit. At the moment, like that just happened. Like it was not intentional. I just like it was just by coincidence. Like I just found myself there. My phone is switched off. I'll give it to somebody to charge it for me, and then didn't have a place to like stay. So I was there. I was there. I was there like a fucking weirdo looking at people. Hmm? The last thing I wanna do is like trash talk people because that is what I wanna do. I know people are gonna hate me. Yeah, I guess that's like I'll build up stories to tell you because this other shit I'm trying to do is not funny. Not funny enough. Yeah, calling out bullshit. I told you I'm gonna be calling out bullshit. That's what I've been trying to. I've been trying to work on because just having the confidence to like look at people. Yeah, that's the other thing. I was not looking at men. I was not looking at men walking. 'Cause that is gay. Yay. Yeah, looking at men. Yeah, I was just looking at bitches. I don't want to call out bullshit. So I'm trying to build that confidence, whatever. Uh, I just saw this shit. Like I'd said, like I remember, like one of my friends telling me, like, oh, there's this bitch coming over for the weekend and shit. Yeah, so maybe like he didn't feel like a bitch coming over. Yeah, and he wanted like the bitch was like naggy or something. She really wanted to come over. I told him like, yeah, don't do that. Like, let her come, let her come. She probably like shaved her pussy, so she's going to be disappointed. She okay, that's just random, but that's some crazy shit. Yeah, and I want my mind to be working like that, like talking bullshit, saying bullshit. Was that just popped in my mind? Like, how the fuck was I thinking about this bitch shaving a pussy? Oh, yesterday I think the last video I made was talking about like I like assholes and shit. Not like assholes, like not like assholes, like being gay, but I like people who are assholes. Like people talk shit. Yeah, Mugabe is one of them. I like watched a couple of videos about Mugabe. I guess I'm like getting sucked into politics and shit. I just liked what he was saying. Like, I just realized, like, also back in high school, like, what he was saying, he was just talking his mind. He was just talking shit. And he cracked some jokes, like, in some interviews and shit. So, I remember back in high school, like, we had, like, the principals and the head teacher and shit. The head teacher was, like, whatever, a guy with dignity, like, he spoke really well. He spoke really well, shit, all that shit. Like dignity, like a good person and shit. Then there's this other deep issue. What's a fucking asshole? Like he used to like call out bullshit. Yeah, he'll exaggerate stories and shit. Yeah, but I liked it because I liked what he was doing because it had like humor. It wasn't that boring because the principle was all about like we should do this. These are 5 ways to do this. I remember him like hosting like motivational talks to make us study harder. I remember him like giving us like notebooks to write shit, to write motivational shit. But this other one was like, I don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you. Like you fail if you're gonna fail. It's your life. Yeah, I think that's a good mentality to have because if people realize like you don't give a fuck about them, then they'll think twice because they're the one who are gonna suffer. Yeah, there's this thing about like assholes, like ugh, just people who are assholes. Because I wanna be an asshole. Yeah, I want to piss off people. I know ego, whatever, egocentric, that shit. What else, man? Yeah, like I hear someone like playing a Lanok and shit. I remember like shitting on my friend back in high school. How the fuck do you listen to what do you listen to Alan Walker and shit? How? Yeah, let me talk about fashion. I've been interested like the past like 1 or 2 years. I've been fucking interested in like fashion. Like I wanna design clothes and shit. But one of the things like I was worried about is like most of the people in fashion are gay or lesbian or just queer. Eh, That's the other thing like happening in fashion now. Like people are like making it cool like for men to dress like women and women to like dress like men and shit. Like actually like who? Post Malone. What dress? Who else? Kid Cudi, Jaden, Diddy, wearing dresses and shit. I'm interested in fashion. Like I started designing. I know my other account, like it's funny, I promise. That is like an idea for a fashion label. Yeah. I don't know if I wanna explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it. This is for myself. This is like I'm documenting. Hmm? I'll pull up this clip in the future and show people like I had a dream, motherfucker. I had a dream. Yeah, I'll build a fashion label, whatever. So the account is called, like, it's an Instagram account. I have an account. I think every I think every account in all social medias. It's funny. I promise. It's funny. I promise. Trademark. I know. At first, like when I came up with the idea, with a like word and shit, it just feels corny. It just feels corny. Like okay, if you think about it, like apart from like the Magella, like Gucci, because those are like actual people's names. Then they've been used over time, and then people got used to it. Like Dior, Christian Dior. Yeah, those are like people's names. Yeah, but I think like coming up with like a street streetwear brand name, it's kind of corny because you come up with like a shitty name and then you try to attach meaning to it. Like Off White was not a, a thing, was not a word before it was created. Then Virgil created that shit and then attached meaning behind it, and then people rocked with that shit. So mine, it's called It's Funny, I Promise. Yeah, and it's all centered about like funny shit. I don't know, maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, because for how long am I gonna design a shitty looking or a shitty looking like cloth and say it's funny? I promise is the brand and shit. Like, shit. I don't know what I'm saying, but I have that idea. First it was like print on shirts. Yeah, print funny shit. My shirt on the shirts and sell them. Like this thing I said, like I feel like Kanye West in 2013, and then print it on a T-shirt because it's kind of funny. It makes people think a little bit, and then print it on a shirt. Yeah, maybe do crazy shit while I'm wearing a much like that. Yeah. So that's the idea behind like It's Funny, I Promise. You can steal it if you want to, but I'll shit on you. I'll shit on you for the rest of my life. I'll just be popping up in lives, yeah, talking shit about you that you stole my idea, man. I also have the documentation. I came up with the idea first. Anyway, and I'm not like the first one to do it because people have been printing damn funny shit on t-shirts and shit, edgy shit on t-shirts. But that is the model behind what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm like making this. That's why I'm making like this content, because I want something. I wanna build up the idea behind the brand. Yeah, it's about writing funny shit on clothes, being ironic, being a funny motherfucker, but also I'm a funny motherfucker. Yeah, like the CEO is a funny motherfucker. The CEO of It's Funny, Promise. He's a comedian. He's a funny motherfucker. Yeah. So yeah, I've been worried about like the fashion shit, cause anyway, I wanna do my own shit. I don't wanna comply to any of that shit. Cause that is the other thing. Like when I'm thinking about these things I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to be a funny motherfucker so that I go and work on another nigga's show. Yeah, cause that was in my mind. Like when I was starting this shit, I remember making a video on Instagram, like when I was doing shit in Swahili. I said like I wanted to like get on radio. I want to talk so much and talk shit, yeah, and get on myself on radio. But the way things are going now, I don't think I want to be on radio. I just want to create my own shit. Yeah? Like podcasts now are way bigger than radio. Maybe to give me some money meanwhile while I create my own shit. Let me see how long I've been doing. 30 minutes. Yeah. Because now podcasts are way bigger. Like look at the spaces shit from Twitter and shit. I haven't got to like use it because maybe as I grow, maybe I'll get okay, that those are excuses, like get a better mic and yeah, whatever. I'll try, because I tried like doing that, like I think I have been doing somewhat of the same shit. Yeah, like the voice memos I was talking about, I was making. Yeah, I'll just like talk. Yeah, talk about my dreams and what I wanna do. So I'll check it out. But I'm doing this because it's very much easier. Because now, previously I was afraid, like I was like worried, like I could not like come up like content, like a 10-minute video for YouTube. Because if you look at my YouTube, like I was doing some horseshit. Like I'll make a video for like 2 minutes and say some funny, almost funny shit, and then the rest is like bloopers of me trying to speak English, of me trying to speak well. So now I'm creating like 1 hour videos. Like, that's crazy, man. Like coming from making 2 minute videos to make 1 hour videos. I know not so many people are gonna watch this shit, but I'm creating way more content. My idea was like to take clips and post them, but I've been lazy. What else is funny? I remember like last year I just wanted to get a 4K camera. I just wanted to get a 4K camera. Like even if I'm not a funny motherfucker, even if I'm not funny, but it's 4K motherfucker. Yeah, I can just I thought like I can just record my face. Yeah, but it's 4K. It's 4K, man. People are gonna watch it, but think about it, like so many people have like better camera, like cinema level cameras and shit, but they're not funny. They're not funny. They're not interesting enough for people to listen to. So that's why I'm making these long videos, because I wanna work on that. This motherfucker wants to go live with me. Let me see. Let me test my English. Like let me test my English. Let me see if I can actually speak good.
Yo, my nigga.